Hello, everybody. Okay, right. We need to turn down that.
It's not like you to be tired this early.
There we go. I think that's fine. I think my audio should be fine. I don't know. Anyways, today we are playing Love and Deep Space. We are back with this gorgeous game. And I've got a new necklace. I always like to wear or show Love and Deep Space themed things on the stream. And we have got the Raphael seashell necklace. We may not be playing Raphael's story and it may change the character, but I will also give y'all guys a banner update. We have got, 19 left. I am trying to get this Silas banner. It is, no. It has been, I've been going through Abyssal Chaos and the other new one and 100%ing them just so I can get some new stuff. Oh, am I missing things? Okay, I've claimed everything in that one. New? What's this? Oh, there's a memory rewards. Oh, let's new this. There's some stuff in here. Cute. What can we get with that? I don't know what we can get with those. It unlocks... I really don't know, but... Right, we are going to... We do have some new... We could do some new stuff on the journaling achievement. But I don't really know. Spare time. We've got a lot here as well. Collect 50 outfits. We've got create 5 journal entries. I can do that. Oh. Use 15 seals on a page. I could probably do some of these off camera, but we've got some quality time ones, sleep ones. Right. I've changed to Cilia. A little mischievous girly. But something else that I got off camera on our first lot, which is, what are you? Got the good old banner that we read last time. I read it off camera, this one. But if you guys want me to, not this one. I did get a few others as well. I got this one off camera. I got this baby off camera. Look at him. Look at our boy. Look at Raph. I was intending to get Silas for this banner, but I was happy if I got Raph, but I low-key want both. I need both my boys. So then I can save up for a different banner. I need to get shards for Silas's one because I unlocked some bond myths. I unlocked the bond for like this one, which I need to get more shards for. So I can do that one, but I need a bit more of these, which is really annoying because you can get like 100 gems from those. Which I'll probably do over... Start grinding over the week. Actually, how many have we got? Have we got any gems in the storage cupboard here? No. Right. I don't think there's any other things I can do there. So we're gonna go straight into the main story today. I don't... Actually, I need to decorate my girl. I'm sorry. We need to put our girl Cilia in something cute. I switched over to Cilia because of the new banner, because we're on Silas for the banner. Look at her! She's so cute. She is so sassy. I do have like OCs for the other two, like Zane and Caleb, but there's only 3 slots you can have for like character for MCs in Lats. So I can only do Xavier, Silas, and Raphael's ones. But look out for some fan fiction in the future.
I was checking out that Swiss cheese
Oh,
spread.
fuck.
Isn't
I'm
it
thinking of
really
making a
long?
Discord as well. Where did my phone go? I'm thinking of making a Discord as well, but may do that over one of my rest days. Start making like a Discord or something. So I just think it would be good. I know I have Linktree and that, which is really good at just putting everything together, but kind of having a small little community and that is not so spread out, so I can give you guys updates in sort of like one central platform is great. I think that would work really
It's not
well
like you to be tired this
at
early.
the end of the day. I think that would work so well with like the streams and the writing and everything like that, so we can have like the community sort of set into one space. But also setting up Discords is not easy, and I like using Discord anyway. Reddit is another one I could do, but Reddit just seems not too complicated, but it's just the layout of Reddit is a bit too much for me personally. Okay, which one is Voyage? Which one is this one? Right. This is Xavier, I think, and then we have Homecoming Wounds. Yeah, this one's Xavier. Oh, I need to download it. But yeah, that's the plan, and you can see any like updates on fanfictions. Currently, the next chapter of the Narnia fic is scheduled. It should be posted on the 25th, I think, of July. And probably going to be working on, I think of getting an article posted, well, it would have just posted today. Got one out on TS today. Hoping to do one either tomorrow or on Sunday, so look out for that. Probably will end up being done on Sunday. So look out for those. And yeah, some cool stuff coming up. But yeah, because I do the fix like chapters once a month, they do take a while to go through. So yeah, after some investigation combined with a vague hunch, I've identified a highly suspicious wanderer. Andrew is tracking it, but it's still several days since I got a response. This lull allows me to test the new gear Simone modified for me before the next mission. The only problem is that my partner, who promised to join me for this trial, is late as usual.
10 rings. The training session is over now.
That's Simone for you. She can turn even the simplest sidearm into something extraordinary. I switch on the safety and put away my gun. My gaze drifts to the empty lane beside me. Looks like Xavier, King of Tardiness, didn't get the chance to try out the new gear
But at
first.
least I have the luck of a partner who's always thinking about me.
Sassy. The door to the shooting range opened without me noticing. Xavier leans against the door frame and smiles.
I got caught up following a new lead. I didn't have time to tell you.
Have you got the stream going? Yeah. So cold, so warm in here. Is it about the case you've been digging into? You've been really mysterious about it. Time you explained it, I guess. He raises the cup in his hand as he speaks.
Let's talk over a cup of coffee first. I'll tell you everything then.
I follow Xavier to the training room's lounge area. I grab the cup of coffee he offers me. I cautiously take a small sip. It's a little hot and sort of weak, but it's still decent. You made this?
The coffee machine did all the work. I just put in the beans and provided the cup.
Sounds like you didn't do much, but the coffee isn't bad. Hearing this, Xavier chuckles. So your investigation is coffee related?
Certain people were smuggling painted protocore fragments in the coffee beans. I had to attend as a judge at the coffee contest. I figured that with all the effort they put in, there would be a clue about the ether cores. But all we got were some modified, regular protocores.
Good job, Xavier. Investigating coffee. Oh, I pause and my gaze falls into the cup in my hand.
What is it?
Since joining Special Operations, Xavier and I busied ourselves with tracking down leads on Aether cores. But I always had a feeling that he was carrying out this secret mission even long before he joined. I also think it's connected to Xavier's other secrets. But this isn't the right time to delve into them. I hold back from saying I thought you'd know something related to the Aether core's whereabouts. I thought you had more solid leads than Simone had.
Oh, I figured you'd ask something more probing.
Wonder if MC in this timeline knows about Lumia. Well, his identity with Lumia. Probably not. How so? As if reading my mind, Xavier gives me a chance to steer the direction of this conversation. But when Xavier lowers his head in response to my question, it almost seems like he's slightly upset.
Isn't there anything you genuinely want to ask?
Despite everything you've been through so far, I never really pressed Xavier on his connection to the Aether core. In that case, how much do you know about the Aether core? Have you been tracking down? How much do you know about the Aether cores that at the association, right?
In your mind, am I more capable than all of the association's hunters combined?
The association has its network, but maybe you're aware of things they can't access. My fingers lightly tap the wooden table in the lounge area.
I'm not entirely sure how many ether cores there are, let alone their capabilities. Their power comes from the very core of the cosmos. If fully awakened, they would spell disaster for the world.
Noticing my thoughtful expression, he smiles and gently smooths the furrow between my brows.
I know. You aren't satisfied with my answer.
Have I got the audio good?
But there are some truths you have to see and decide for yourself.
Right. No. Just checking my audio. There we go. I think that's better. There we go. It's 1917. Okay, that's fine. Xavier's hunter's watch, as well as mine, beep at the same time he finishes speaking.
The Wanderer you identified earlier, the one associated with the beta protocurve energy, is confirmed to be related to the ether cores.
Oh, God.
The detailed information has been synchronized with your device's data log. Get ready to head out. Miss Wanderer will also be difficult to deal with. Should I ask Simone to assist you?
That won't be necessary. My best mission partner is back. The call ends. I raise an eyebrow at Xavier. I should witness the truth and answers I'm after for myself, but that doesn't mean I have to do it alone. One last question. I'd like to know if my partner is willing to fight alongside me for this, and whether or not it's just for today.
I believe this answer will meet your expectations. I'll always be with you, beyond just today.
Gotta save that. gosh, you should have seen how many lines I saved at the Raphael one. Raphael banner. It was so fluffy, I was like, yes, just keep saving them. Drink of beverage is cola. I am trying to be very careful on my cola consumption, guys, but stream, all things are thrown out the window. Lately, several students at Prestara University have disappeared after being attacked by the same Wanderer, only to mysteriously reappear on campus a few days later. Although the students returned unscathed, they have no memory of what happened while they were missing. A hand reaches over, turns the interface of my hunter's watch, and adjusts my cuffs before pulling away.
If you keep staring at it, everyone will soon figure out we're hunters.
I lower my arm and glance at Xavier, who's walking next to me. You're right, Xavier, my astronomy buddy. The warm autumn sun peeks out behind the leaves. It casts dampened light onto the corners of his mouth.
That sounds a little staged. You're my journalism schoolmate, remember?
3 days ago, the Wanderers that Andrew tracked using the B protocurve showed up at Prestara University. Considering the recent student disappearances at the university, the association has assigned us the mission to eliminate this Wanderer. To prevent any unnecessary panic, Xavier and I are pretending to be students. With the university's help, we'll be conducting interviews with the attacked students under the guise of a campus TV station.
You're walking too fast.
My wrist is gently pulled, bringing me back to the moment I realised I'd been rushing. This is the pace I'm used to when I'm on a mission. I look around and purposely slow down. But we finally found a Wanderer that's connected to the Aether Cores. I would rather move quickly to prevent any problems from happening.
You seem eager.
Well, she is. Aren't you? Xavier adjusts my backpack strap as it starts to slip.
Information about the Aether Cores is always shrouded in secrecy. Out of 100 leads, one might get you somewhere at best. This lead seems unusually straightforward.
It's almost as if it's been set up for us to find. Is that what you want to say?
It's just a guess.
You might be right, but with the lead right before our eyes, I can't shake the feeling that we need to check it out ourselves.
Yeah, you really are the powerful and impressive evolver everyone's been talking about. But before we meet those students, our first job is to act as students.
As we talk, we end up walking down a 3-lined path and arrive at a bustling street. Pardon me. Around us, numerous sleek temporary booths are set up. Students are excitedly weaving through them.
Prestara University Club Recruitment.
Oops. There are so many people. Let's take a different route. It's almost time for our scheduled interview. It wouldn't be good on us if we were late.
Yeah, it'll take a while. But how about we use this opportunity to relive our student days for a bit?
How are we going to do that? To be honest, without COVID, I'd like to do that sometimes. Like, honestly, go back to like uni and skip my whole like, have that whole period at uni where COVID never happened. That would be mint. I felt like COVID stole so much away from so many people, especially people at uni. Like, I know some people, it was like, we can't forget that COVID did bring a lot of good for some people. Like, for me, it brought me time to sort of build up my own career and my own business and things like that, and plan things properly and all that lot. But I think it shattered a lot of social stuff. Like, so much I wish I could have done that would have happened without COVID happening, but we can't. But at the end of the day, you know, after all the things opened up, finally was able to do those things. It just was a little later than was expected. Xavier stares at me, then he fixes my hair and takes off his non-prescription glasses. It's like in current times, I wish I could move out, get a house and everything, but you know what, we deal with what we're given at the end of the day. Enjoy with where we are. Advice from a 25-year-old woman. He puts them on my face.
Much better.
Does this make me look more like a student?
It just looks nice.
Hi, are you a freshman this year?
Oh gosh.
You seem perfect for the lead role in our film club's latest project. Are you interested?
With the club member, while the club member looks down to find the registration form, a corner of the Xavier's mouth slightly curls up.
What did I say?
I feel like Xavier was throwing his teammate under the bus, but this trick surprisingly works. By the time we arrive at our scheduled interview spot, I'm completely in student mode.
Hello. I'm the student council's vice president. So, I was told you guys were hunters.
The tall, lanky boy gives a slightly uneasy smile, his head sinking low as he speaks.
The students who disappeared earlier are waiting in the classroom. They only know it's for a campus TV interview.
Sorry, could you repeat what you just said?
I mean, just keep the questions simple and try not to scare anyone. After all, they've all had encounters with the Wanderer. Let's make sure we don't add to their trauma.
Understood. We'll be careful. How much was the last one? Last one was... Raphael's branch was 6. I'm expecting this one to be... very simple. Well, I'm expecting this one to be around about similar as well. As we enter the classroom, several pairs of curious, wary eyes quickly focus on us. I clear my throat and offer a genuinely friendly smile. Hi, I'm a broadcast journalist major and a member of the campus television station. This is my partner. Xavier steps forward but doesn't speak, which prompts me to continue. He's the one who will handle the microphone and camera. He's an astronomy major. Our simple introduction doesn't achieve the effect we wanted. Perhaps the Wanderer did give them quite a scare. They scrutinize us warily, but no one responds.
Hi,
A bag full of drinks appears from behind the counter. The person holding it hesitates, struggling to gesture a couple of times. I take the bag. The vice president shyly smiles, then silently moves to sit at the classroom's back door. He's definitely an introvert. Cooperating with us on the university's behalf must be tough for him. While I distribute the drinks with Xavier, the classroom's tense atmosphere begins to soften. As I try to come up with an appropriate icebreaker, Xavier nudges my elbow.
Oh, right. Didn't we meet up downstairs this morning?
I'm confused, so I manage emerge only a grunt in response.
I think I forgot to check in for my morning class.
You're an astronomy major. Aren't you taking Dr. Ulysses' course?
It takes me a moment to realize that Xavier's somber tone doesn't match his hopeful eyes. As I move the chair, I lean in close to Xavier's ear. Did you do your research ahead of time?
I just threw out a question and didn't expect it to go anywhere.
Strengthening his posture, Xavier smiles and looks at the students who respond to his question earlier.
Yeah, his classes are really tough.
The student relaxes as the conversation begins to flow more
I
naturally.
knew it. When it comes to the strictest professor at Prestara University, no one can beat Dr. Ulysses. But it's not that bad. While he's strict in class, he's pretty chill on the basketball court when classes are over. Actually, I missed one of Dr. Ulysses' meetings because of that Wanderer incident. Thanks for reminding me. I need to catch up with him later.
You're welcome.
Xavier adjusts his position and gives me a knowing look. Seeing Xavier's cue, I quietly switch on the recorder and casually throw out a question. Besides, missing out on that meeting, can you tell us a bit more about what happened after that attack? You can say whatever you want, don't worry, we won't disclose any personal information. The students exchange looks, they seem resolved to speak.
I'll go first then.
I'm not sure if it's just me, but his eyes seemed to go blank for a moment after he said that. Oh no.
This is what we call a white hole, a theoretical region of space-time. If we reverse
What
all
are you
the
doing?
symbols in the equation representing
Shh,
the geometry of space,
We're not actually here
and
for
in
the
this
lecture,
very space,
but we
objects
might
are
as
no
well
longer
look
unable
the
to
part.
escape from it.
I
Or
slide
rather, they can only
I slide the
escape
open
from it.
textbook to the center of the desk, line up my notebook and pens, and place a water bottle up to the side. Your desk is so neat. It's only a matter of time before the professor notices. According to a student account, the incident occurred outside the classroom. He was heading to a meeting with a professor. I decided to talk to the professor to see if we could gather any clues. So I dragged Xavier with me the next day, and we snuck into his class.
Yeah, it's a perfect disguise. The way you quickly claimed a seat in the back was nice and clean, too.
The back row is is the VVIP section. It has a great view and ambience, perfect for relaxing entertainment, and even spotting the two students in the back row secretly holding hands under their desk, I casually changed the subject. Where did you prefer to sit when you were in school?
I didn't have a particular preference, but I usually sat in the back, too.
Near a window, maybe?
The sunlight was nice.
Anime
and the breeze
protagonist!
was refreshing.
Yeah. How comfortable were the desks and chairs?
They were okay.
As our casual chit-chat drifts on, I flip my notebook and turn my attention back to our mission. Even though we learnt a lot of details from talking to the students affected by the attacks yesterday, we didn't find anything notable. Those 5 students were either normal people or evolvers. They encountered the Wanderer in various spots. Some were on the tree-lined path, and others were in labs, and they woke up in different places afterward. The Wanderer doesn't seem to be limited to indoor or outdoor spaces. There's no clear pattern to where it shows up.
It's not completely random, though.
Okay. Xavier takes the pen from me and draws a few circles on my notebook.
All the incidents happened at night. If that's connected to the Wanderer's behavior, then we can narrow our search.
Okay.
Also, all these students just started college this year.
Does that mean something?
Maybe this wanderer thinks freshmen are easy targets.
Then it must have access to the university's enrollment system. I flip through the notebook pages again and again, yet nothing clicks. It seems like the Wanderer is targeting the students at random, but I can't believe it's just a coincidence.
In this world, many coincidences are often part of a larger scheme.
True.
These
No
students
better
are being
word,
chosen for a
thanks.
reason. We just haven't figured it out yet.
Yes. I like some of these also because it gives me ideas for like fanfiction stuff. Some Wanderers do target certain individuals, for example.
You! Over there!
Oh gosh, here we go. Detention. Realizing the sudden silence around me, I look up to see Dr. Ulysses on the podium. He's smiling.
Yes. I'm talking to you, young lady in the back row.
Whoops.
Come up here and show everyone what a Morris Thorn wormhole is.
Gosh. Whoops. Whoops. We've been called out. Don't be yappering at your lecturers or else you'll be called out, girlies and guys. I never thought I'd get caught talking in class for a moment. I'm stunned and don't know how to respond.
No? Then let's have your friend try. Come along now.
I tug at Xavier's clothes and quickly whisper, "Let me do it. If I mess up, I'll just apologize." Xavier reassuringly squeezes my hand, stands up, and confidently walks to the podium. He's gonna finesse it. He's gonna know what he's doing. The classroom lights dim and a holographic projection appears from his fingers. It forms the image of the universe.
In theory, the Morris Thorn wormhole is a traversable wormhole.
Okay.
It is spherically symmetrical and features a throat that bridges two black holes. The throat is a finite spherical region containing negative energy density matter to counteract gravitational forces inside the wormhole.
As Xavier speaks in a measured tone, the stars shift under his touch to gradually form a wormhole model. The lights from distant planets flicker before us, and his silhouette seemingly stretches across light years. For a moment, I wonder, was Xavier like this back in college?
Correct. The negative energy's repulsive gravitational properties keep the wormhole's throat open, allowing matter or signals to pass through. Time travel becomes possible with this model. For example, the deep space tunnel above us might very well be a giant wormhole. The mysterious deep space signals could then make their way to our distant Earth. Perhaps certain materials, or even other forms of life, can find us through these cosmic channels.
What are you thinking about?
I snap back to reality. Xavier has crossed the starry expanse and now stands before me. He's within arm's reach once more. I'm curious, were you really an astronomy graduate?
Who knows? I have too many diplomas at home. I need to check first.
Smart ass. When the bell rings, signaling the end of the lecture, the classroom empties out quickly, even though it was packed just moments ago. As the professor starts to pack, I notice him. I'm about to ask about the students who were attacked.
Xavier, Have you been a deep space hunter
Oh,
for
he
so
knows.
long that you want to relive your college days?
He already knows. I predicted this. I was like, yeah, I feel it. I have a feeling he's gonna know. I just didn't want to say it to y'all. The professor walks away from the podium, one hand holding his bag and the other in his pocket. His serious demeanor
Hello.
is gone.
Are you also a deep space hunter? His colleague, perhaps?
This is Ulysses. He's an old friend of mine. Now he works as an assistant professor.
I was promoted to associate professor 2 years ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
First, there was Jeremiah, a mysterious florist. Now it's a university physics professor. I'm once again shocked by how unpredictable Xavier's social circle is.
Let's get back to business. You're not the type of person to visit without a reason. Did something happen at the university?
I'm on a mission.
Well, if you're involved, it can't be just any mission. Should I be expecting a major incident to take place?
Looks like I'm not the only one who has a certain impression about Xavier. But this gives me a perfect opening to ask about the Wanderer. Dr. Ulysses, we heard one of your students was attacked by a Wanderer and went missing for a few days. Were you in the area when this happened? Ulysses pauses for a moment before nodding.
I was in the lab preparing for a meeting when I heard a scream outside the room, but I didn't find anything even after looking around. I later learned that a student had been attacked by a Wanderer. Fortunately, he wasn't seriously injured.
It looks like Ulysses didn't see the Wanderer. I'm a little disappointed.
Did the lab's flux stabilizer show any reaction?
No.
I immediately get what Xavier is hinting at. If the flux stabilizer didn't react, then the Wanderer's metaflux fluctuation level must be below 50. There are only a few Wanderers capable of such stealth. Our search is narrowed considerably.
It's also possible we're dealing with a modified Wanderer.
If I'm as if reading my mind, Xavier reveals another observation. I nod. Got it. I'll ask Andrew to compare the protocurve data with the possible Wanderer profiles.
Wait. I just remembered something. The flux stabilizer can't detect that level of metaflux. However, the research center's RMFMA might.
RMFMA?
But the research center isn't even near here.
It was moved to the campus earlier this year, so it's not that far away now. It should have captured the metaflux fluctuation and its dynamic range when the Wanderer appeared.
Then, can we use that device for a bit?
RMFMA. It stands for Reflective Metaflux Field Monitor and Analyzer.
A flicker of doubt crosses my mind, but I push it aside for now. I wait for Ulysses to respond.
Sure. As long as you have the clearance to operate it and access the system, you can use it.
But we don't quite fit those requirements.
Let's go.
Huh? Xavier picks up my backpack and turns to Ulysses.
Aren't you going to lead the way?
Okay. I do be right back, 'cause I need to quickly go to... I'm going to quickly put that on mute for a little bit. I will be... Okay, we are back. Let's go number 5. Your girl had to take a break. The research center Ulysses mentioned is formerly known as Prestara University Deep Space Research Center. Okay. It houses the RMFMA under a skylight on the 3rd floor. The machine's brass casing and bulky appearance make it stick out like a sore thumb. Ooh, that's cold. Like that. Get yourself some cold drink with ice. Ooh, that's in the seat. Yet the screen's flashing indicator lights and flash moving images exclude a sophisticated air. Goodness. Exude a sophisticated air. Goodness.
This analyzer is one of the most advanced pieces of tech in the past few decades, and it remains so today.
Oh, is my camera working? Oh, it does.
It can detect the slightest fluctuations in the deep space tunnel. Unfortunately, there are fewer than 10 of them in the world.
Oh.
Many talented researchers and professors have turned down prestigious offers elsewhere. Also, they could work with the RMFMA at our research center.
Do Xavier and I need to apply for access first to receive this data? Where's Xavier? He's already done it.
All the data related to the Wanderer is corrupted.
Xavier appears from behind with the RMFMA. He removes his safety goggles and takes his disposable lab coat. How did you... Aside from how did you operate that machine and you know how to use it, I focus on the most important one. What do you mean by corrupted? Did it capture even a trace of the Wanderer?
Yes. It showed that a Wanderer appeared on the university's campus in the past 2 weeks. But all the data has been tampered with. The generated spectrum also has many errors. It can't be used as a clue.
The hem and cuffs of his lab coat somehow got tangled together. Xavier frowns and pulls harder, but they're still stuck. Raise your hand a little more. I help Xavier wriggle out of the lab coat. My mind races with questions. Maybe the RMFMA is too old, so it's malfunctioning.
If that were the case, the first issues wouldn't show up in detection and sampling errors. Which means someone deliberately tampered with it.
Oh. Once he's out of the lab coat, I meet his gaze. It's brimming with confidence. It's a rare high-end device, yet Xavier seems to know it inside and out, and can even log into the system to use it. Right. I slightly pull him forward. I purposely change my expression and lower my voice. Alright, cut to the chase. How are you able to operate this machine?
It might look complex, but it's actually easy to use.
You know that's not what I meant.
You're not really going to interrogate me right now, are you?
As Ulysses returns from examining the data, I let go of Xavier. I step back to make room.
The data is corrupted, and just as you suggested, someone probably tampered with it. However, the research center is a secure, newly built facility that few people can access. If we include me, only a handful of researchers work here.
Interesting.
The last system login was recorded to be over a month ago.
Has anyone else been in here the past 2 weeks?
Ulysses thinks long and hard before finally giving a hesitant reply.
Yes, but it's not anything suspicious. There was a study event here for new students. Part of the event included a tour of our facilities. That was when we introduced them to this analyzer.
The new students who started this year, could it be?
Those 5 students who were attacked all enrolled this year.
Xavier's voices my thoughts. I take out my phone, check the school's official website, and quickly find the article about the study event. 5 students were selected. They are...
Here.
Xavier points to the 5 names displayed on the screen.
All the students who encountered the Wanderer are listed.
The study event, the tampered device, the elusive Wanderer, everything starts to connect. This isn't a coincidence, Xavier. Something's off about that study event. The Wanderer is... targeting its participants.
Indeed.
He agrees, but keeps his finger on the screen. I look again. Group leader Soren, vice president of the student council.
Hello. I'm the student council's vice president. So, I was told you guys were hunters.
It's the same guy who helped us on behalf of the university, and the only one who wasn't attacked. It's definitely suspicious.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah, asking ourselves. I'm contacting him right now. Xavier is the first to head out after saying goodbye to Ulysses. I'm about to leave, but a glance at the wall makes me stop in my tracks. Instead of a certificate, it's an old framed group photo. At the top, it's yellowed with age, and the faces in the photo are a bit blurry. Yet the person who's on the edge, I take a closer look. The indistinct figure suddenly comes into focus. It's Xavier. Oh, okay. So was he there longer than we thought? Alright, we're on the steps. I sit on a bench near the basketball court. I watch the ball arc through the air and precisely hit the back rim of the hoop. It bounces back into Xavier's hands. It's hard to fully appreciate this rare sunset, something I haven't seen since graduation. It won't be long until we meet Soren. I unconsciously lower my head to look at my phone. It still has my chat with him. We're still a little unclear about the students. Could you go over some details with us in person? How about we meet up in 20 minutes at the lecture hall in the main teaching building?
Sorry, I'm at the student union. There's a student council meeting right now. It won't end until at least 7 p.m.
It's okay. We'll wait for you downstairs at the student union.
You've been quiet for a while.
Huh? Really? Xavier stops moving and stands by the 3-point line. He gazes at me.
We know he's in a meeting inside this building. Unless his evol lets him create wings so he can fly away, we'll definitely see him.
I look at the open door in front of the Students' Union, then I look at Xavier's calm face. I wonder what's making the victims stay quiet about the study event. And then there's Soren. He knows why we're here, but doesn't say anything. If he's really behind this, that's some nerve.
Maybe he doesn't want to get caught up in any trouble.
Who knows?
Either way, we'll be able to ask him soon. And if he still refuses to talk, we can investigate.
He keeps gazing at me, his eyes firm and steady. I nod. Then he offers me the basketball.
Want to try?
I know his invitation is actually his way of offering me a break from the mission. I can't bring myself to refuse, so I stand up. Sure. After a brief warm-up, I confidently aim the ball at the hoop. But before I can throw it, a sparrow just lands on the hoop. Interrupted by that, I turn to look at Xavier. If the Wanderer's appearance isn't just a coincidence, then it just confirms our suspicion. Someone lured us here on purpose.
Should we call for backup in advance? Or are you implying there's a high chance the Ether Core is here? I'm going to guess the latter.
The sparrow is attracted to small balls of light and flies away. Xavier moves closer and supports my arm.
Aim it a bit higher. Good. Now throw.
My accuracy is slightly off this time. The ball hits the black backboard and rolls to my feet. I bend down and pick it up. Maybe it's not as terrible as we think it is. It could just be a coincidence, and Soren is a dedicated vice president of the student council. He seems to be a good, well-behaved student, sort of like you. Xavier takes the ball from my hand and steps back to give me a demonstration.
Perhaps it's because he looks like a good student that makes him the best at doing things behind the scenes. After all, people don't write their secrets on their faces. The calmer the water's surface, the easier it is to hide dangerous undercurrents.
The ball leaves his hand and once again goes through the hoop with a precise shot. As it bounces back, I intercept it before it reaches him. You always have a lot to say about other people, but what about you? Oh, got another mop. Recalling the blurry yellowish photo from the research center, I move closer to Xavier. Maybe it's the backlight that causes flickering spots to appear in my vision. My consciousness falters for a moment. Xavier, when I first saw him, Xavier in the no-hunt zone, Xavier in the research center, and Xavier playing basketball at sunset. They appear in front of me all at once. They line up gracefully and blend into the figure of the person before me.
Me?
What secrets are you hiding behind your calm face? From the distant past to the present, who are you really? Even though I'm so close to you, experienced all these life and death situations with you, I still cannot seem to fully understand you.
Huh?
Xavier's puzzled gaze lingers on my face and suppresses the question in my heart. The only thing I eventually say is, I was going to ask if you're truly a good student, or do you have some secrets? After thinking for a moment, he speaks in a calm tone.
I'd say I'm a good student. I paid attention in class and always kept my eyes on the front of the classroom. That's how I kept ending up making eye contact with a classmate who frequently turned around during class.
He looks at me with a knowing gaze. I look back into his eyes and feel as if everything sounds familiar. Maybe your classmate just wanted to check the clock at the back of the classroom, see how much time was left before class was over.
Oh. You're asking if I have a hidden side to me like Soren?
He responds with a question. Now it's my turn to think about my answer. Fortunately, Xavier doesn't seem to expect one from me. Instead, he slightly lowers his head as if he is talking to himself.
But the parts of me you think you know, and the parts you think you don't know, they make up who I am. All of me. Right here in front of you.
We no longer pay attention to the basketball. The sound of it bouncing on the ground echoes in my ears. It isn't until I see Xavier's hand wave in front of me that I realize the lingering sound of my heartbeat.
I think we have a new lead.
Oh. I compose myself and look in the direction that Xavier is pointing in. Is my girl gonna faint? I catch a sight of the enthusiastic student from yesterday's interview. He's walking out of the student union. Didn't he say he needed a week off after the Wonder attack? I grab Xavier's arm. Something's not right. Let's ask him. Okay, we're getting some sneaky seven. It's warm in here. Woo. Before we get close, the student immediately recognizes me and Xavier. He excitedly waves at us.
What a coincidence! Why are you here?
Didn't you say you were going to take a week's leave at home? What brings you back? With no time to lose, I get straight to the point, but the student looks confused.
Huh? Did I say that yesterday? I don't remember at all.
Oh, something's off.
After the attack, my friend said my memory had gotten worse. I thought I was getting better over the past couple of days.
I don't like where this is going. I exchange a glance with Xavier, my eyes saying something's wrong.
What do you remember then? Do you recall attending a study event around 2 weeks ago? Did anything strange happen at that time?
A study event?
He frowns, thinking hard for a long time, and then suddenly something dawns on him.
It wasn't weird, but we did come across something intriguing. When we visited the Deep Space Exploration Research Center, there was this unique piece of equipment on the 3rd floor. For a short while, I felt like I walked straight into a haunted house.
He dramatically gestures, still looking a bit shaken.
It looked exactly like that haunted house I'm always terrified of. I almost screamed. After the tour, others said they had the same feeling. That for a moment, they fell into a really scary place.
Wait, you're saying you all had a hallucination? Why else was there? Who else was there?
It was just the 5 of us, and the vice president. The guy had to step out for a bit, so we were on our own.
Oh, okay, you never said that.
It's not a hallucination. This is something the RMFMA can also do.
You mean...
To make a long story short, it's like recreating a plane of existence and overlapping it with our reality. But only a few people know about this. We surely underestimated Soren.
Xavier grabs my wrist with one hand and supports my back with the other.
Hold on.
Wait, you know where he is?
The research center. He'll get there before us.
Daylight's last glimmer sinks below the horizon and night arrives. As we stand in front of the research center again, the building takes on a more mysterious air under the night sky. Soren stands under the skylight on the 3rd floor. His back faces us.
You're quicker than I thought.
I should have known the moment I saw you.
Xavier stops behind him. After a brief pause of tension, Soren turns around.
Do you think you can still order me around, Xavier?
Oh, okay, history. He has a glance at me, then looks away.
You can't, and neither can she.
A sudden gust of wind stirs the indoor air. My heart trembles as I sense a faint energy fluctuation. Xavier, something's here. A light blade forms in Xavier's hand. I also take out my firearm from my belt holster. I walk around and stand next to him. Let's take down Soren before the Wanderer arrives. Before I can get closer, Soren disappears. I hear his voice behind me.
It's too late. It'll take you to the place you've always wanted to visit.
Oh no. He can also teleport? Could he be... The intensity of the energy fluctuation significantly soars. Xavier's hunter's watch, as well as mine, beat at the same time before I can resist. In a slow, shadowy corner where the moonbeam doesn't reach, a colossal beast has stirred to life. This energy is fierce.
A wanderer with an ether core.
Oh no. It can't stay here. We need to lure it out. Lightblade cleaves through the heavy darkness. Its shockwaves ripple to the end of the corridor. The Wanderer forces its assault before creating an even fiercer wall of wind. It charges towards us once again.
You took the bait.
A huge shadow looms over us. I turn around and aim my gun. The expected protofield doesn't materialize. Instead, I feel a sudden coolness on my face, as if being pushed through a barrier. Pushed out the corner of my... Oh. Before everything goes completely dark, I reach for Xavier's hand. And I grab nothing. Ooh, interesting. Alright, run 8. Ooh. Nebula, tranquility, hang it in the air, hang it in the sky, as if they're the eyes of the universe. Faint rays of light spill over the shadows of trees that sway like waves. This feels like a proto field. Countless waves of strong and subtle forces swirl through my heart. I stand in this unfamiliar forest, enveloped in a thick fog. This definitely isn't a or something. Xavier, can you hear me? I call out to him several times, but only the wind's rustling of branches and leaves answer me. He was probably dragged into the protofield too. I have to find him quickly. Oh gosh. Why does this remind me of Zane's one? Oh no. I look up and a meteor streaks across the sky. It leaves behind a trail of fire as it flies past the tops of tall trees. A meteor. Several more follow suit before I can say more. All of them are heading towards one side of the forest. I can't help but follow them. In an instant, the night sky is ablaze with countless rays of light. Meteors pour down like rain. They disperse the fog and darkness which plague the forest as they fall in the same direction. Are they guiding me? I walk faster, gradually quickening my pace until I break into a sprint. Like me, the meteors fall even more intensely and rapidly. A It's as if they're urging me to run with all my might.
Is that you?
The voice. His voice is Xavier.
Answer me. Where are you?
Even though I can clearly hear Xavier's voice, I don't know where it's coming from. Is it in front of me, or is it echoing from the depths of my heart? Brilliant arcs of light flash before me, as if the wind's whistle resound in my ears, my heart searching, overwhelmed by the surrounding chaotic energy. I have a bad feeling. Please stay safe, Xavier. I hope nothing bad happened to you. Oh no. I don't like where this is going, guys. As I traverse the dense forest, a mirror-like lake suddenly comes into view. Meteor streak down, falling into the expanse where the lake meets the sky. The energy fluctuations gets even stronger now. It pulls at my heart to the point where I struggle to breathe. Overwhelmed, I stumble and sink to my knees.
I'm not interested in playing hide and seek. Come out.
He answers, Xavier? I frantically look around and spot Xavier near the lake's shore. Another figure quickly appears in front of him.
We're old friends at the end of the day, right? But you decided to greet me with a sword. That's cruel.
Yeah, but you nearly tried to come. Soren, no, that's just an illusion. Soren adjusts his glasses and his previously friendly, bashful expression vanishes.
You haven't changed even after all these years. You're still afraid of Starfall Forest.
As if you're any different. To you, the ends always justify the means.
What are you trying to say? You have no right to criticize me!
Soren's laugh, twisted with rage, contorts his features into an unsettling and unrecognizable expression.
I used my life's work on you. I did everything I could to help you pass through the deep space tunnel.
What? I used... Huh? Okay, interesting.
And what did I get in return? I was abandoned, trampled on, and turned into an outcast in this time and space.
Those were the rewards for your choices.
His figure vanishes with his words. He reappears in front of Soren in a blink of an eye, the tip of his sword poised to kill. Countless sharp light blades rain down on Soren. Only his panicked voice can be heard within the dazzling spectacle of light.
You. Killing an apparition is a waste of time.
Oh, bro, shut it.
Why did you dodge?
That is good. That is so good. Let's go. Let's go. A beam of light descends. The apparition is sliced in half. It's not just an illusion. Somehow, it and its actual body are connected. Struggling, I rush to help Xavier, but I fall again. The energy in the surrounding area has changed. Wait, Xavier's evil is... Xavier's flurry of attacks continues, and there's no room for counterattacks. Nothing is out of the ordinary in terms of his appearance, yet his usually serene sparks of light scatter and fly chaotically around him, as if they've lost control, agitated or consumed by something.
It's time to put an end to this charade.
Oh no.
Wait! You can kill me. But what about her?
What the fuck do you mean, buddy? What do you mean? A meteor falls into the center of the lake. It awakens a spark of light as a sparkling light that swirls into a vague illusion. The silhouette wears a hunter's uniform. It's hard to make out, yet it's unmistakably familiar. It's me. Bro, what a... I don't like this. My head, it hurts, but why? Yet, it's at that moment I realized something. Soren created this illusion to distract Xavier. He's using the lapse in judgment to attack Xavier's mind with his evil. Oh, in other words, in any other situation, Xavier would have no difficulty dealing with this type of evil, but with how chaotic the protofield is, along with his power... Oh gosh. Xavier falters, but he suddenly regains his footing. When he raises his head, his focused eyes resemble a frozen lake. They are cold and empty.
It can't be her. She's not a sacrifice. I will put an end to everything.
Bro! I don't think I've seen Xavier ever this uncomposed. Like, freaking ever. Xavier, I'm right here. That's an illusion. Perhaps weakened by Xavier's attack, the bullet makes the apparition stagger. Oh. With a reluctant, sullen expression, the apparition dissipates. The energy fluctuation also calms down. Even though the apparition on the water's surface is gone, Xavier continues to head towards the center of the lake. His expression is cold and his movements are stiff. It's as though an invisible force is pulling him along. This isn't good. The evil is still controlling Xavier. I rush out to stop him. Xavier. Oh no. Oh no!
A planet that uses to survive.
Oh no.
Doesn't deserve to be saved.
Stop him! Stop him! Go! Come back to reality, Xavier, don't... Look, I'm right here.
You are... You can't stay here. Run. Otherwise, you'll... as well.
His power is fading as space trying to consume him. What's going on? Why can't I control your evil?
It's okay. Starfall Forest will stop once it has enough power. It will. I didn't protect you before. At least, it chose me this time.
Fuck's sake! Oh. Enough power in that case. The Aether Core power should satisfy it.
No.
Celia, no. Xavier.
You really are reckless.
I do forget how pretty Celia looks. focus on our boy Xavier, but damn, girl, is she pretty. Do you recognize me, Xavier?
Hey. Are you okay?
Don't move. I apply medicine to the wound around his arm, but he abruptly pulls away. I almost drop the bandage. As Xavier ignores my command and grabs my shoulder, he gives me a once-over. I'm fine. Don't tell me you're underestimating the power of an aether
I
core.
underestimated you. An ether core's power isn't something anyone should mess with. If you use it carelessly, the protofield would have devoured you. What then?
I couldn't just stand there and watch you get consumed. Saving you took priority.
You didn't answer the question. What will happen then?
His hand grips my shoulder more tightly. I glance at Xavier's pursed lips and pat his tense arm. Xavier, are you mad? I'll admit I was a little reckless, but wouldn't you have done the same thing if you were me? Don't be upset. It won't help you heal and might affect your evil.
You always have so many reasons, but you never listen to me.
Why are all these stories nearly gonna make me cry, man? I will next time. I poke his face again and again until he reveals a helpless smile. He takes the bandage beside him and quickly wraps it around his arm a couple of times and then stands.
The energy fluctuations around us have only temporarily subsided. They could spike again at any moment. And Soren is adding fuel to the fire. We need to get out of here before he makes his next move.
While you were still unconscious, I used my evil to scout the area. This protofield does more than just devour power. I can't find its boundaries at all. It's like a space where if you shout, there won't be an echo.
Don't worry.
After getting his bearings, Xavier leads me deeper into the forest.
The protofield's environment was based on my memories, so there might be something that can help us leave.
I've never heard of a wanderer that could invade and read memories before. Or does this wanderer's connection with the Aether Core make it different?
There's also the possibility that Soren made some modifications to it.
After a brief silence, I choose my words before speaking. Soren, he used to be your ally, right?
It was a long, long time ago.
The light blade slices through several overgrown branches. To clear a path, it dissipates into the shivery specks of light.
He changed his appearance and hid his evil. He needs to hide his secrets and also be in a position to strike me down if needed.
I immediately remember the Polaris moments I faced with Xavier. When we first met at the abandoned research base with the Lumivores and the robots watching us at Azure Square, he sent them.
Maybe.
Xavier holds out a small light as if sensing something. He releases it and lets out a dry laugh.
This forest. It's a trap clearly designed for me. This can only be his doing.
He really seems to know you well, but he also hates you. Recalling the conversation I heard, I hesitate for a second. Did something happen in this forest? Is that why you're afraid of it? Moonlight gently falls, softening Xavier's features into a blur. Then I hear his voice again.
Rather than what's already happened, I'm more afraid of what might come in the future. But right now, you terrify me the most.
What?
You used the power of the ether core this time. I'm worried about what you'll do next.
Huh? What I've done can't compare to your actions. Why don't you tell me what you did in the past? Called out, bitch. Call.
We're here.
Bro, don't cut the convo like that. No, that's not allowed. Not allowed in this house, bruh. How dare you? How dare you? Bro was like, nah, forget that. It's like, what? What did you say? What did you say? Following his gaze, I see a massive spaceship hidden behind the towering trees. Unlike the wreckage I saw in the no hunt zone, number 42, this one is more intact with far more sophisticated engineering. Inside are various unfamiliar devices that are set up to form a makeshift command center. It's surrounded by papers lying scattered all over the place.
You really are here.
You're not planning to use the spaceship to take us out of this protofield, right?
It can break through even the most chaotic gravitational energy flux. A protofield might not stand a chance against it. Let's just try it and see.
He flips through several switches. One by one, a faint blue lights illuminate.
Traceback 2, Phyllis 1101, PLS, is now online.
Philos, that name sounds familiar. Oh no, we're getting some lore.
It's my homeland. A place far away from here.
Oh, we're getting some Xavier lore. I simply repeat the name to myself and feel a strange sensation as it responds to the depths of my heart. I pick up the papers next to it. The messy handwriting and symbols seem like they're from another universe. Backtrackers logbooks, but subtorial coordinate parameters. You and Soren were both members of the Backtrackers.
Yes.
The image of spaceship slowly loads into a floating holographic screen. He scans the complex data line by line.
Even though we called it a small group, there were quite a lot of us at one point. But after all this time, only a few of us remain.
Basic spaceship inspection complete. Please enter your password and verify your identity.
Xavier doesn't respond and continues to press certain buttons on the panel, then places his hand on one side of the screen.
Your identity has been verified. It's been a long time, Captain.
Prepare for departure.
Understood. Commencing pre-flight checks.
Aren't you going to ask me more questions? You must have many more questions. I won't hide anything. Just ask.
I do have a lot. Like, who were the Backtrackers? Why did you come to this world? And where did this spaceship come from? However, you said everyone has secrets and motives. At the very least, I know you're not my enemy. That's all the assurance I need. Besides, now's not the best time for long stories. Oh, I'm going closer again. Here we go. But let me say this first. This doesn't mean I won't ask more questions later. Once we're out of this mess, you're going to tell me everything, slowly and in great detail.
I'm okay with that.
Satisfied, I nod. When I step back, my hand accidentally flicks a switch. Huh?
Oh, celestial body of mine, slumbering adrift in darkness.
Oh. this voice? Savior?
Which never heeds the whispers of life.
Savior, that's you, isn't it? A pair of hands covers my eyes before the words can finish.
It's not me.
Really?
No.
Liar. Then why can't I listen to it? Seeing his ears turn red, I can't help but chuckle. I pat the arm resting around my face. Alright, if it's someone else, or maybe the spaceship misses its captain so much that it's imitating your voice for fun.
Yes, I agree. It's something like that.
Aww. For a brief silence, during the brief silence, Xavier releases me and quickly shuts off the recording. I'm about to tease him again when an alarm makes us tense.
Protocore energy is low. Unable to start. Please refill the protocore energy cells to ensure a successful journey.
When the red warning lights flash, a sharp pang shoots through my chest. Xavier, the protofield is acting up again.
I know.
Xavier, the horse is just like. There's no doubt that Soren is manipulating the Wanderers hidden within this protofield. He's trying to trap us again.
Prepare for launch.
It's recommended to refill the protocore energy cells before takeoff. Do you still want to proceed with the launch?
Yes.
Understood. Initiating countdown.
Don't worry.
Before I can object, Xavier pushes me into a seat in the cockpit.
Protocore energy isn't the only thing that can fuel this spaceship. Although it can't support long voyages, escaping this protofield should be no problem.
After pressing a few buttons on the control panel, he takes something from the cabin wall and fastens it into his wrist. He sits down in the cockpit and takes my hand. He presses it against his chest, and a sense of foreboding washes over me.
I need you.
You're going to use your evil as fuel? No! I tried to pull my hand away, but he tightly holds onto it. Don't even think about it. The protocol already drained your energy. You're not allowed to use your evil right now. It's very obvious that fueling the spaceship will be too much for him.
It's not a big deal.
You say
Using
that.
evil as emergency fuel is actually one of this spaceship's unique features. In the past, evil came to our rescue during several crises. It enabled us to make safe emergency landings. Besides, I've got you here with me. You're aware of the changes an ether core can bring. With your current strength, you can resonate and enhance my evil, right?
But
only you have the power to help us safely leave the protofield. Trust me.
he cups my cheek with his other hand. With a soft voice, he makes a promise to me.
Your power will keep me safe.
Counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7.
My heartbeat races, whether it's because of our current circumstances or the intensifying energy fluctuations. The pain in my chest grows sharper. Amid the blaring alarms, the spaceship begins its final countdown. The flickering lights spiral into chaos. Xavier looks at me, his expression as calm as it always is. He's waiting for me to respond. Alright, let all your power flow through me. I'll keep you safe, I promise.
I know.
Oh no. Lunges. plunges into the unknown once more. Chaotic energy crashes into spaceship. The air currents instantly tear apart the scenery outside the porthole. I hear a high-pitched whistle. As chaos envelops my vision, only one warm force stays tightly connected to me. It flows steadily from my hand and gradually covers the world in a dazzling light. It overwhelms my sense. But then, weird, it feels like something is suppressing Xavier's evil, preventing a complete resonance.
Keep going.
Xavier tightly pressed my hand against his chest. Even in the blinding light, his gaze stays calm and gentle. I grit my teeth and force that power into a sharp blade. Slowly but surely, it cuts through the invisible barrier along with the spaceship. Space itself is rippled open, which creates tremendous energy fluctuations and tremors. In the distance, a massive shadow looms.
At last, we forced it to show its true form. Get ready. It's time to deal the finishing blow.
Here we go. Let's battle, girls.
Will I get what I want this time?
Oh, auto. There we go. There we go.
Yeah. Do you remember the techniques for the enemies are weak? Now's our chance.
Light, shine down upon me.
Here I come. Keep up the momentum. End it.
Eat this.
Watch out. It's getting back up. Careful. Keep a distance from it. And do you remember the techniques? The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. Don't rush. Step back. Watch out. It's getting back up. Be careful not...
Light, shine down upon me.
Here I come.
Oh, she's losing out.
Are you
Nope.
okay?
Careless.
This one, do you remember the techniques from our swordsmanship class?
Of course. Time to test them out. You won't escape. My turn.
It's time to end. Become one with your sword and...
I'll show you. Light, shine down upon me.
Do you remember the techniques? The enemies are weak. Now's our chance. Be careful not to get hit.
Xavier,
I'm here.
recovered already? How tiresome. I'll show you.
Yeah, that was an exciting battle. Do you remember the techniques from our swordsmanship class?
Of course.
Are you alright?
Nice.
We did it.
Okay, exit that one. We've got another battle in here. Right, I'm going to finish off here for today, and we will continue that story in the next stream. It's 9 o'clock now, it is so boiling in here. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys have a nice day. I think, actually, update, I think next stream, we will be doing Veilguard again. I'm trying to think if we're going to do Veilguard, I think it's Veilguard, and then we're going to do Inzoi, and then we're going to do Back to Lads while we finish the story. And then hopefully, depending, we could probably run through more of the chapters, or if we need to do some more like grinding, aka through Abyssal Chaos or the other one, we can do that on stream as well, depending on where we are, because I think we have one more chapter in this one, and then I think this bit with the Xavier is finished, so we may just continue on with the story as usual. But I hope you guys enjoyed this stream, and it's been a bit, I've been busy as hell, so your girl has been trying to find time to stream. I will be doing Veilguard, hopefully if I can tomorrow, it'll be early stream, probably 5 o'clock, and then if not, I'll be doing one on Sunday as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed.